Hello and welcome to another episode of the Impactful Introvert Podcast. Last week we talked about auditing your actions. What really are you doing? Not what you have planned to do, not what you wish to do, but what really are you doing to sign clients? What are the daily, weekly, or quarterly actions that you take? How is it working out for you? What are the kind of results that you've seen? What are the milestones you've reached? All of that was discussed about in last week's podcast episode. Today, I'm continuing to talk to you about how to sign a client. I have a series of episodes coming. This is episode 2 in that series where I'm trying to help you figure out your marketing strategy to sign clients in a way that feels really truly aligned with you as an introvert and your it works for your personality so that it is sustainable so that you can keep taking the action so that you can finally see the results that you've been waiting for. So this week we are going to understand what it takes to sign clients. What I mean is, I'm going to over the 5 or 6 episodes, I'm going to go really granular into what it takes to sign clients. But the first step, before even we decide on what are the micro steps or what are the action steps, I want you to take a look at the whole thing, uh, like a bird's eye view, so that you're aware of what actions fit best where, and then come up with the actions, because it's very easy to say I'll show up on Instagram 5 times a week, and I will show up on threads as well 3 times a week, and I have heard great things about LinkedIn, so I will spend a couple of days at least a week on LinkedIn, and I will do YouTube because YouTube is getting great traction. And as of today, that is what I've seen so much in Facebook groups as of recording this episode, that Facebook is going to delete your live content. Like, it's not going to keep it indefinitely like it has been doing so far for almost a decade now. They plan to delete their lives after 30 days. So you need another place where people can consume the great content that you've created. So YouTube must seem really great. And I understand how all of this can feel like the end of the world in a sense, feel like the most unreliable aspect of running your business. And that is exactly why I am going so granular. I am trying to look at it as a business owner, not as someone who is following certain instructions that have been handed out because it worked for somebody else. So, my goal is to help you create a strategy that works specifically for you, custom designed for you. That is the kind of work that I do with my clients as well. They pay me to go really deep, and it is a lot more valuable because we are doing a back and forth versus me coming up with ideas and plans that I think will work best for you. I know you've heard many, many times from marketers how you're leaving money on the table by not doing the things that they are trying to sell you. And it's not wrong on their part. They're just trying to get attention from everybody so that their ideal clients connect with the message and convert into becoming their clients or students or whatever they're trying to sell. So it's not necessarily that there is messaging. That's not really the problem. The problem is you have a desire and you are unable to get to that desired goal, and it's leaving you feeling flustered. It's like searching for that recipe because you have these few ingredients and Google is not yet that amazing. ChatGPT can help you, but Google is not yet that amazing where it tracks all of the ingredients. It just gives you whatever matches even slightly. So it becomes really hard to know what's the right thing, the right solution for you. I completely understand, and that's totally fine. And that is exactly why I'm here to help you. Coming back to the topic, what do you need to sign clients? What do you need to sign clients within the next week, 30 days? What exactly do you need? Here's what you need. You need a way for people to get to know you and then open their wallets and share their credit card details. That's all that you need to sign clients. And everything that I've spoken about what marketers are doing, that is the end goal. They are putting out content, going to networking events, um, having their own podcasts or participating in bundles or being guests on somebody else's platform, whether it's podcasts, Facebook groups, whatever, is all in the effort to get known, less for getting an immediate client right then. The big picture here is to get known, because once you get to know them, once things connect, once you like what they are saying and want to hear more, you're going to go looking for them. You're going to follow them. You're going to subscribe to their email list. You're going to watch their videos when they put out again, or if they have shown up as a guest in other places, you're going to look at that. So, what they are doing by putting out content, what you are going to do by putting out content, is not convert clients instantly. It is mainly to get known. So, getting known can majorly happen by marketing actions. You could, of course, ask your family, friends, extended family, and past clients to market for you, to talk about you. That is the referral or word of mouth way of getting known. But when someone clicks on the buy button, that is actually sales, not marketing. So you need both marketing and sales in your business, because your business, so that you can continually get clients. Don't expect marketing to do the action of sales. I mean, I know people have said this and it has got mixed up in, like, the message has got mixed up in all the ways it has been communicated. Marketing is definitely different from sales. Your marketing results in sales. That clearly indicates that not every piece of content is to convert a stranger into a client. The kind of content that converts someone who has already built a relationship with you, even if you're not aware of their existence, that they felt compelled to take action on that specific call to action, the invite from you, is because they have spent some time. They've spent, whether it's 2 days or 2 months or 2 years, they've spent time learning about you, learning to see how well you fit their needs, how well your offer fits their problems. So they've already done that work, and that is when they have clicked the buy button. So when you think about it, that is when, like, when you think about it this way, that is when you realize that not every piece of content is going to convert. So you will stop putting pressure on your content or your networking events, or when you ask people to be your affiliates, etc. It will feel less stressful, and you will understand that it's not just one action that is going to result in clients. It is a compounding effect of taking action after action after action. So when someone is referring you, when you get clients through word of mouth, someone else is talking about you, someone else is talking about what you do. But when you market yourself through content or through networking, you are the one who is doing all of the talking about yourself. And as introverts, I know this feels very uncomfortable. It definitely feels uncomfortable as women, but as introverts, it feels like a deeper level of going and being vulnerable, letting people know about your way of doing things, your abilities, your skills. You want, say, your work to speak about it. You want your clients to speak about it. But speaking about it yourself just doesn't feel comfortable, but it will start feeling comfortable with time. Over time, when you keep doing it over and over again, you're going to start feeling comfortable. So you have to get over that hurdle and you have to start talking about what do you do, whether you do it on social media, on podcasts, um, as a guest expert in paid programs, free Facebook groups, or whatever is your way, whatever way you are trying to build relationships so that you can collaborate and find a network of people who you can work with so that you all lift yourselves together. That is one of the ways of talking about what you do and how you can help. And irrespective of what anyone says, let me tell you, there is no one right way to do this. There's no one right marketing way. Just because LinkedIn is working for that person, you're not leaving money on the table by ignoring LinkedIn if something else is already working for you. And if something is not working for you, and if nothing is working for you, like we talked about last week, if nothing is working for you, I want you to look at what are you doing. Go back to last week's episode and see what really are you doing, what kind of results are you getting, and how can you tweak so that it actually works. There is no benefit of jumping from one way to the other. You're simply going to keep struggling because every new thing is going to come with its own set of problems and hurdles and discomfort. So all you're doing is staying in discomfort that doesn't serve you in any way. And it is definitely not the way you're serving your clients, those who you could help. So don't assume that because you're choosing a certain way and a marketer is saying this is the way, your way could be wrong and their way is better. See, just like we all have different taste, whether it's food, music, or sports, we all feel differently about different things. Even if we all belong to the same culture, same state, same household, people in the same household can have different taste in everything. So it's the same. What's working for someone else is working for them because they are fine. They are fine to do the work even on those days when it's not feeling very good, when it's not feeling like it's working, when they're not feeling like doing it. That's that task that they can do with the least amount of push that is necessary. If their way is not the same as yours, but if you have somewhere else where you can push yourself, say creating videos is not for you, but you don't mind recording and editing where you know you have full control, then videos are for you even if you're an introvert. I struggle with writing. I cannot write without feeling extreme overwhelm because my thoughts go in many directions. I have notes in front of me right now to help me stay on task, to keep talking about this specific topic rather than just digressing and talking about something that came to me because I was trying to make a point like I'm doing right now. So go with the way that feels the least resistant, um, not the way that feels comfortable necessarily. Okay, when you're starting, it's fine to look at your comfort so that you can get started and then slowly keep pushing to get better, to be more uncomfortable. That is just one of the ways that works for me. It's not necessary that it works for everyone. If you put me in a completely uncomfortable situation, it is very hard for me to want to do it over and over again. I could do it once, maybe twice, but doing it over and over again is not going to work for me. I'm going to have severe resistance. So, for me, having that sense of comfort is necessary to start, and then I start challenging myself like, how much more can I push? Understanding this is helpful. Even if I hate videos, I can get to it. I started the podcast. I tried YouTube. It worked great until the pandemic hit and everyone was at home. And I felt like it was too much work to find quiet with little kids at home 24/7. So I left YouTube and I am trying to get back to it because YouTube allowed podcasts to come in. It was doing the job uh, ineffectively, but it was doing the job of getting your podcast from your RSS feed. And now I am a little bit okay with trying to get a few of my episodes in video format as well. But that doesn't mean I'm committing to every single episode from now on will have a video and a audio. It all depends on how much I want to push my comfort zone this specific time. So understand that it's the same with marketing and sales. Sales itself has different ways. Think about it. Some people are willing to go really aggressive to get the sale, whereas others don't want to be aggressive. They just don't want to create a space where the person in front of them feels trapped. And when that is their desire, they cannot not sell. That is not going to work, but they have to find a way of putting forth their offer and requesting a response, whether the person wants to buy or not, by helping them make the decision, by talking them through the decision. And some people don't want to talk to you about their decision. They just want a straightforward, this is what I have to offer, this is what you're going to get. Do you want it? They just want that straightforward thing. They expect that straightforward thing. And when you start talking to them, when you try to get them to talk about themselves, they're not interested in that sale. So you cannot say there is one true right way. Irrespective of how well proven that person has, the strategy is not necessarily going to work for every single person here. So let's not think that your way is wrong because someone else has a proven strategy. And let's also understand that as a marketer, as a person who is trying to sell, your job is not to find the way that works for everyone. That's again an invitation to burn out rather than enjoy your business. So you find the way that works for you, and then out of the 8 billion people, find the people who like to be sold in your way. I have a problem with bro marketing, but I also have a problem with constantly bashing bro marketing because it works for some people. It doesn't work for many people, but it works on some people. It works that strategy, that push hard. Come on, make a decision. I need to know if you're in or out because I've got other things to do. Definitely works for some people. It helps them get out of their head and make the decision. They may regret later, they may not regret later, they may be thankful that they were pushed into that space so that they could make a decision because their life changed for the better. So I am not totally this extreme for anything or the other extreme. There is a right way for that specific person, and you may be the right person for them, or you may be the wrong person. I may be the right person for you, and probably you're not enjoying listening to me. So I am not the right person for you, and that's totally fine. There is nothing wrong with me because I'm not right for you. There's nothing wrong with you because you're not right. You're not enjoying this. So understanding this helps you you feel a at least it helped me feel a sense of relief that I don't have to please anybody. I don't have to learn all the ways of marketing and selling that is available because there are multiple ways to do the same thing. What I would recommend is trying to find the way that gives you a slight dopamine hit so that you want to do it over and over again. Whether it is being present on social media, moving conversations to DMs, or whether pitching on your podcast or your YouTube channel and then inviting people on a sales call, whichever way makes you feel happy. Calls make me feel happy, DMs kind of stress me out because once I have closed the app, I am out of it. It's like memory erased. You have to reload everything, and that's stressful for me. However, if we are sitting on a call, we I am dedicatedly sitting, talking to you, listening to you. We go through the whole thing. I get to know if we are a good fit or not. You get to know if we are a good fit or not, and we can make the decision then and there. If you need time, we can come back, but I don't have to store all of the information. I have a conversation that I can look back to. I have you to repeat yourself if there is a need. If I couldn't record the conversation or something happened and I'm unable to recollect, you can always tell me what happened. So that feels easier. And I don't know, that's just me. Like I said, every person is different. You could say that I'm an introvert. Calls just don't work for me. DMs are my way. Then you're not wrong for choosing that. All you have to think about is what can you repeat? What can you do over and over again without feeling like, why am I still alive? So think about everything that I've said. What is it that you can do? What is your style? What is your flavor? Who are you? What do you think you can continue to do which makes you a little bit excited, not very much, a little excited, which gives you that small dopamine hit, which makes you um, not resist the actions completely. So, what are some things that you can do? Think about it. And next week, we are going even deeper into understanding this so that you can find those very specific tasks that you can do and actually sign clients by doing them, not just keep doing and then wonder what you're doing wrong, that it's not working for you, and switch everything up and start from zero and have the same experience over and over again. That is not what the goal is. And that is why I'm going so deep into every single aspect. That is all for today. I'll see you next week. Bye.